guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's another time with Flawlessbyyuyu. So how you guys doing? Talk to me. I'm going to be talking about how I met my husband. So our mothers introduced us. Yes guys, like they introduced us from the very beginning. Like it's so crazy because you think in the 21st century that we are now, like mothers introducing, like it's absurd, but it happens, and some introductions actually do work. Like they do work. So apparently my mom went to Ibadan to see my dad because he was working there. Then in Ibadan, while the family stayed back in Benin, I was schooling, and so were my sisters. So she went to church one Sunday and she met this woman. So they know they are from Benin. So as we were talking, I found out that they were from the same area, like they had houses in the same area. So we started talking. So when the church closed, she was like, meet my son. And I was like, this guy is a speckle. I'm picking go like this kind of in-law they want for person picking. So she was like, they just greeting him and everything. So they just exchanged pleasantries and they drove off. So when my mom came to Benin, she started gushing about this man. This guy is fine, he's tall, he's handsome, he looks like the perfect gentleman for you and everything. I was like, She started talking, I allowed her to talk. Then I said, Mommy, thank you. In my mind, I was like, but if you sign this one now, why you bring that kind of gist to me? Not be waiting me and 1 year with this. I was like, which kind of talk with this one? So that's how the matter died. So she came to Benin one time and she was in the area and she called my mom. So my mom now directed her to the house, and I was at home that day. So she was like, is this your tata? Because I was the one that entertained them. My mom was like, yes. I was like, I'm almost safe, fine girl, everything. I was like, no matter, yes, thank you, ma. Thank you, yes, ma, thank you, ma. You have to like this. She's big. She not said in Benin that we'll come and take this one. I was just looking at me, like screaming me. I was like just laughing, all those shiny things. So after she left, I don't know whether she called my mom also that they're interested in me, family is interested in me. My mom told my dad. My dad was like, for what nonsense talk is that one? Child that has barely left school. You are talking about marriage with who? It's so funny, but it was not funny then. But I didn't want to hear it at all. So me, I was happy with my dad. But my dad, I was like, yes, so me, I'm not ready. Don't want to know anything about this talk at all. This talk should die. It should just die. Let's dead this matter. And that was with me. I was like, yes. Also like, yes. And egging on at the back. I was like, yeah. Me, I was this kind of person that was let me just finish my school, do my master's, have a job, have a house. I wanted to be independent and self-sufficient. I was not into all this early marriage. I didn't believe in it. My mom was like, how come you're not children? You know, I'm going married in my late 30s. No, how come you're not children? No. That is what my dad just saying. She's not for it too. How will you say that? How will you say that? You know, girls of nowadays, like you're just career focused, career oriented. That she's not for that one, or that she wants me to get married, or actually don't get married early. It was back and forth. Like not disagreement, or like I say argument, but not serious to cause a rift to my parents. Like my dad didn't want to just agree to the fact that he wanted that I'm getting married, like married. I was like, my daughter married. Never see anything, never see life. Whenever I enjoy life, one marry who? I need to say that to my dad. I say, see me for what? For what now? I beg. It was not for that one. I was happy because it was my G. I was not saying like me. I was just telling him that see one wants to plan. You're just going to intercept her. I went just so against my mom. So God did that all his family members they came home for the Utah season. to Benin. So all his brothers, his mom, dad came down. So when I came to our house one of these days, my mom was awake. So not the first night she was not awake, so we were able to get away with what we did. But this time she was awake, so she made sure she opened the door for them. So then I came, I was like, this is our son. I said, I know him now. I just know him as a Christian brother. And as well as I said, then it's his job specification. He doesn't really have time. He just comes to church to pay offering or tithe. After that, he returns to work. His schedule is very tight. He works on weekends also. Like, okay, it's okay. And I said, my dad told them why they came. Okay, I'll think about it, that kind of thing. Their uncle died that period, so my parents went to commemorate with them. My mom wanted him to come along with them, but my dad objected, and I was very, very, very happy about that. So he was telling the story later that when he saw my parents, he was very happy, thinking that I came along with them, and he was very, very disappointed when I was not there. I was like, whoa, he didn't even bring me along, so it was very, very, very disappointed. So I was doing my IT year. That was 2016. That's December 2016 that all those things happened. So when now fast forward to 2017, January 3rd. That's when I met my husband. I was very sure of that because IT was supposed to start that day. So we would do IT. Part of the IT in school, then the rest at Songhai Delta State, Songhai Farms in Delta State. So he came with his mom. My dad returned back, so he came with his mom and his two. It's one of his brothers. His Indian junior brother. So he came that morning like, he was like, come on. I almost delayed me that day. I was like, oh, I'm late now. I need to go. No, some people are coming to see us. Just wait. I was just angry. I already knew where it was going to. I was like, can this woman just rest already? Which one will be all these ones? So then I came, and Musi was like, all of us now came outside. Now but I have 3 sisters. He has 3 brothers also. So I was saying, I said, good morning, sir. I'm like, I'm not sir. I was like, Mommy, I'm going to school, I'm late. So then I nudged him like, I said, okay, no, let me drop you in school. I was like, me, let's see, free transport. Let's go. Because rural fare is expensive in Benin City. And I'll use like 1 hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours to get to my school from my house. So let me just enjoy the ride and go. So he drove me to school and we're talking. We had similar interests. He read agric, economics and extension. Me, I read crop science. So it was the same field. So we had a lot to talk about. So when we go to UBT, she asked me, what's your blood group and genotype? I told him A positive. He was like, okay, that's good. Because he thought then that it was AS. But when we were doing tests for the wedding, not only that, it was actually AA. Crazy, right? So he said he wanted to get romantically inclined with somebody, only to find out that later the person is AS. So it really broke his heart. So when he dropped me off at my faculty, he asked me, what's your age? I was like, okay. He also said, okay, I can work with that. And then I was saying that because he didn't want to take someone that was way older than him, because he was like, you look way younger than your actual age. I was like, thank you. I just cleared him. I just said, bro, so I'm not interested. Not in that way. I was like, I'm not interested. I don't want anything to do with you. I just after my books and how to make money in the future, but not marriage, please. So he left. He did not call me. He did not message me. He was like, he cut all form of communication with me. So like I was like, I finally succeeded in driving this guy away. I'm big, thank God. Wait for him and his mom or his parents to come. A few days later, and my dad attacked him. They tackled him well. Told him, I don't call my daughter, I don't talk to her. So why you saw that? I was surprised that you are here. Me, I was in one corner. I was thinking I would come outside to come and serve drinks or something. So, then Sha talked. Then they left. Like, no, before they were talking about, my dad was like, she's too young. She's a young girl. She's not seen anything in life. Like, talking about marriage now is impromptu and all this stuff. So, yeah, like, we'll train her. She'll go to university. She'll go to do masters. Don't worry. That was my problem. That they're just interested in me. That if they wait, someone can just steal me before they do. So that was like, we think about it. So when that talked to me, I was like, okay, they did break his prayer request. Let's just do prayer request. And they did their own, we did our own. Like, we're a Christian family. We really believe that if God says something, we go by it. That's the way we are. So I did it and it came back positive. That's when I decided to give him a chance, because I feel like he was a Christian, he was a nice person. He ticked some of the things I wanted in a guy. Like, he was tall, he was not too dark, he was handsome, and he had a job. And he was responsible, truthful, funny, but yet serious. Like, he has a future, he has ambition. Yes, so I saw those qualities in him. Aside that he had the car, yeah, he had the car, and he had other investments. So I was like, okay, this is the kind of person I can stay with. And so went on a few dates, movies, lunch, dinner. So we had all those dates, and I was like, okay, let's do this. Came on. Around that time, we had to go back to Abuja for a family function, but it was supposed to spend like a week, but it spent like a few days, and he drove back. It was like, he was missing me. Like, I just had to see me. And I was like, oh my God, like, in my mind. I was like, hard girl. It's okay. I miss your shout. So we just had spent time together. I remember our last meeting before he went back to Abuja, to Ibadan to resume work. So I went to a movie. The movie ended. I think that was wedding party, guys. I was so emotional. I was shedding tears. I was like, I'm going to miss you. I'm not seeing you for like how many weeks. I was like, wow, that kind of thing. So he was just petting me. His brother was looking at me like, what's in the words? So funny. He dropped me at home, and he resumed back work, and it was hard for us because the distance, and his work schedule was tight. As a banker, he hardly has time for himself. So because I was used to his attention he gave me, because he was not working then, so I had my time. Versus now that he was working and he had my time, it was hard for us. We had issues here and there, but it made the relationship stronger, because we courted for less than a year to get introduction. So we did it family to family, just few family from the side, few from the side. But we just said it. So my husband was looking. But like, he hasn't had to tell my daddy, so he went to my dad's house. They went out one evening, and that, so he pleaded with my dad. I'm not gonna actually say what happened, but so I will not embarrass Mr. O in the World Wide Web. But she asked me with my dad. Well, I said, okay, that is not good. So why will he not consent to this wedding? And that it seems like the man is serious. So why don't you just give him? So it's okay, choose dates. And he chose one date, but he said it was a market date, so that date was cancelled because we were not supposed to do any celebratory occasion then. So we moved it upwards, so 16th and 18th. So 16th, I only gave one condition, that I must not get pregnant while I was in school. So I would not stop my studies, because I was my penultimate year. But you know, I'll already be my final year that, so I would just finish. My husband kept his promise. And during that time, we were going for naming, we were going for birthday, baby children's birthday celebrations and everything. But we were going to really have kids, but we kept our promise. When I wrote my final paper, I went to Ibadan. Kimo. No time, no waste time. And it was on leave then. Action. So God did it. I got pregnant, like a period. And so I'm very grateful to my mom. Like if she had not pushed me to see my husband, then I wouldn't have met him, and he's an incredible person. Like I wouldn't have had it any other way. If I just felt like God brought him to me, like at that time, because the relationship I was then, like I was only fooling myself. So if I had not come then, I'm not sure about where I would be right now. So God just used that to push me, even if it didn't seem like a good thing then, you get. So I'm grateful to her. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video about how I met my husband. So please like, comment, share to various social media platforms, and click on the notification button, so that when I upload the video, you'll be informed and you'll be notified. Alright, have a nice time, guys. Till next time. Love you guys. Bye. Next time, guys.